What cars do you have?
I have a G-Wagon, an Escalade in Malibu, and now I have a Rolls Cullinan on a lease, a Range Rover. I'm not extravagant, okay? All my stuff is paid for. I have no debt anywhere in my life. Nowhere except my cash flow producing real estate.
And the jet.
Well, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's negligible.
Right.
I would never give that plane up.
Yeah.
I'm giving my kids up.
You know what's funny? Papa John said the same thing.
They say the exact same thing.
He's like, I don't need anything except for my jet. I need the private jet.
Yeah, and the guys that own yachts say, hey, I'll give up my plane, but I'm not giving up my yacht.
You got to figure out what's right for you. Okay, all that stuff works for him, but it don't work for me. I don't have a $15 million jet. My jet's probably worth a couple of million, and I got partners. So in reality, I'm probably only into that thing for about $500,000. And I got to access it pretty much anytime I want. Well, he spends $15 million to have his own private jet, that's fine. He's probably got pilots on, hand all the time. I hire pilots when I need them because I have an airplane management company. He may have a big need to have a plane that can jump up and take me over here, take me over there. I'm gonna go buy a building over here. We raise more money? Okay, let's go spend it over here. That's his life, and God bless him. Me, I like the budget, baby. I got, can I go out and buy a $15 million plane? Fuck yeah, I could. I could pick up the phone right now and buy one. Hey, I'm buying a fucking jet today. My friend just told me where to wire the money. But I'm not. It doesn't fit my lifestyle. The other day, my wife looked at me and she says, I'm thinking about going to Miami. She wants to, can I use the plane? Hell no, you can't use the plane. Go commercial. Problem is this, when you send the plane somewhere, if you don't come back, you're either keeping pilots sitting around doing nothing on salary, or you got to pay for the plane to go back and then come back and get you again. So it gets very costly, okay? We're not, even though we got the money, we don't do that. That's not our lifestyle. Everybody's got their own lifestyle. If you want to take that plane to Miami, it would have cost me $5 grand for the plane to drop her off. And it would cost me another $5 grand to come pick her up. 10 grand for her to go shopping? I'd rather she spend it on something that she still got it. If she bought something for 10 grand, well, at least she got stuff you bought for 10 grand.
I want the mailbox. Can we take it home?
Do you really?
Yeah.
It says $29,500. Okay, I don't like blowing a lot of money. If I buy something nice, I want a bargain. The boat, he's right. I'm not getting rid of my boat because the yacht is definitely something that's like therapy. Okay, it's it brings us pleasure. It's great for the whole family. We get to use it to travel. And if you figure out what it will cost me to use my plane, go stay in a fancy hotel, all the other stuff that you got to pay for while you're there at the hotel. I bring my hotel with me everywhere I go when I'm on my boat.
We've run out of goat cheese and marmalade. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I do have a captain, but my captain just doesn't drive the boat. He eliminates any management. Yeah, he runs the boat, but he also fixes stuff that he can fix. He makes sure I'm not getting ripped off by the guys that he can't fix stuff that he has to hire. Leasing, I don't do leasing. You don't really own it when you lease it. If he's leasing a Cardone, it's a $500,000 car, which makes sense to me to get a $500,000 SUV. Again, it's your own lifestyle, your own personal taste. Instead of the Cardone for $500,000, for $1.25, $1.30, I got her one made by the same company, but it says BMW on it. Because SUVs, you're gonna use them, You don't want her to beat the hell out of a Rolls Royce, and she would. If I got her a Cardone, oh my God. Do you have $1 to $10 million in real estate investments and want to scale up to 30 to 50? We need to sit down, analyze your property, and come up with a personalized plan to take you to the next level. Book a call, set up a meeting, go to benmallah.com, and let's put you on the road to success.